Tiananmen. This is Tang Avenue, and the moon is there to the east. Tiananmen South. Woman building. No, that's not the woman. This Tiananmen. The woman is the first gate of the Forbidden City. 6:10 in the evening. The other side. So there is exclusive part of the highway for bicycles and motorcycles. On this side and on the other side, and then in between are for the buses and cars, and on this side are for the pedestrian. 6:10 in the evening, October 24, 2000.
So, and today we are about 6 countries. But do you have idea? You come to China, do you have idea? How many people in China now?
1.3.
1.3. The other people? In China already. We have 3 bigger cities. Population, I said population city. The first one, Chongqing. That's a city. Lots of foreigners never listen to the name. But do you know that China has special animal panda? The panda's hometown is in Chengdu. Chengdu very close to Chongqing. So Chongqing is the first biggest population city in China. The only downtown is more than 20 million people. So that is the first one. The second one, that's Shanghai. Shanghai, the population is more than 19 million people. 19 million people. To Shanghai, if you have been there, that's very western, very modern city. You stay in Shanghai, like stay in Singapore or like stay in Hong Kong, is pretty safer. So this is 19 million people. Third big population city, that's Beijing. Beijing is 18 million people. But do you remember I said Beijing is the first largest city? Beijing is much bigger than Shanghai. Do you understand me? So Beijing, the area, how big is one Beijing? One Beijing is 16,800 square kilometers. That's why we from your hotel come to the Friendship Hotel. It's almost 1 hour. That's very, I said, very normally. So that is Beijing. One Beijing is 16 times bigger than Hong Kong. How big is Hong Kong? Beijing is 16 times bigger. But Beijing, Shanghai, Chongqing, Shenzhen, so Guangzhou, Hangzhou, Suzhou, Wuxi. In China, so many big cities. The population usually is double than 10 years ago. So Beijing not always people like that. So crowded. At 1949, Beijing only 2 million people. So 49 in your country maybe, and to this year is not a big change, right? But 49, Beijing 2 million people. 1988, Beijing 10 million people. And this year, Beijing is 18 million people. Because more and more farmers from the countryside, they go to the cities, study, working, living. That's why the city, the cost higher and higher than before. First important, the apartment. In Beijing, I said the Beijing is cheaper than Shanghai. So in Beijing apartment, Shanghai is the first expensive city, too expensive. Shanghai. Beijing 2003, that year. I remember the apartment, very, very normal apartment, very normal, and not very good location, like average price. 1 square meter, you understand 1 square meter? Yeah. 1 square meter is $620 per meter. $620. And this year, 2007, is 1 square, same, very normally, same. Average price is $1,780 per meter. So the 4 years, almost. So the apartment price up. That's why was influence every area the price, the up. Like we go to the supermarket, we buy pork, we buy vegetables, buy clothes, everything price higher and higher. This year compared to last year, the China inflation is 11%. But the people income higher. So that's why. So some of the foreigners tourists they come travel in China. They ask me said, "Hey Anna, where usually you go to the local shopping mall?" So I tell them the local shopping mall. The price is not this. Okay, we're talking about some tourist place in Beijing. For example, in Beijing, the downtown place. Do you have been to the Forbidden City? Have been there. Do you remember how many rooms inside? 2,000. Who get a number? No idea. I tell you, in China, the Beijing, the Forbidden City, is our downtown center. Is the center of China, we think. The Forbidden City is our emperor new quarters. That's why the common people forbidden enter inside. We call the Forbidden City. Inside there are 9,999.5 rooms in the Forbidden City. So means if you live in a one room of Forbidden City, every day you change a different room. About 27 years, you can live every room. That's the Forbidden City. So we know the Forbidden City. That's the first important building in Beijing. So it's for our emperor side. What other question?
9,999 in the house room. Who lives in the house room?